TCB philosophy applied to exercise. I just had about 15 minutes, maybe 20. So every 2 weeks, I cycle back to a little gymnastics workout just to try to retain some skills like cartwheels, dive rolls, a regression of iron cross. And I remind people that TCB, the idea is truth, balance, and growth. So you're always looking for something that's very honest. So that means quality over quantity or vanity. And you're also looking for something that's balanced. So you're not overdoing it. So you're not injuring yourself. And you're also looking for some growth. So if you could do, walk 3 steps in a handstand, you're trying to go to 4 steps. If you can do 4, you're trying to go to 5, etc. And it's all relative to age, because one of the principles in TCB is you do the best you can with the resources you have, and one of the resources is the age. So just reminding people, and a very important reminder is, without getting too complicated and worrying about all these different kinds of exercise, if nothing else, if you have 2 to 3 minutes and you can do an exercise called the squat thrust, which is a burpee without the jump. You just stand up when you throw your legs back into push-up position. You bring them up, you stand up, you're done. That's 1 rep. And it is a fantastic exercise that can be approached from literally only able to do 1 up to about 50 is what I can do when I'm in decent shape. I think my max is probably 60. But when I find myself exercising and not exercising, falling in and falling out of it, I realized I always have a floor and I always have 2 to 3 minutes. So that connected me between the stopping exercise completely and getting into a rut and actually keeping it going. There are weeks that I take off, or weeks that don't exercise at all. But it all also is relative to my level of activity in working with my hands and outdoor. So it's all about balance. But I would say over the course of a year, probably 3/4 of the year, I get about 3 days a weekend of exercise. And it's a balance between strength training and things like gymnastics or aerobic stuff, and sprinting, and then mobility and yoga type stuff. And it's just a nice balance, and it feels very good because you feel balanced. But remember the squat thrust, that's kind of the tip of the day. If nothing else, that's probably the best use of your 1 to 3 minutes that you can do.